No matter how many times that I share videos like this on YouTube or even sharing with customers here at our Subaru retailer, a lot of people still are unaware of some of the really cool, incredibly useful features they have that are on their car. Whether they're buying a new Subaru or one that they've had for many years, a lot of these features have been around for a long time and people just don't know that they exist, so they don't know how to use them in best practice. Well, today I'm going to uncover 5 useful features for you that you can utilize on your Subaru and hopefully help you enjoy your car a little bit more than you already do. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Alex. I make weekly videos all on Subarus, helping you learn tips and tricks about your car. So if you want to follow along, consider clicking that subscribe button. Number 1 is probably on most cars today, and this is one that up until just a few years ago, I didn't realize worked in the way that it does, and that is going to be your electronic parking brake. Now, what I was aware of, and I think what a lot of people are aware of, is that you lift this up, you see it light up red, and you'll see on your dash that it is in park. So your emergency parking brake is in park. You would use this if you're on a steep driveway, a steep hill, you're parking somewhere, and you want to avoid the risk of your car maybe rolling back when you're not there to apply the brake. So if you want to disengage this, you put your foot on the brake down there, and then you press this switch in the opposite direction and it releases. You'll actually feel it in the brake pedal. So that's something our new cars had for years. Now, what I didn't realize is that if this is on and you go to, there's always the risk you're driving off and still having your parking brake engaged. You wouldn't want that to happen. So if you have your seatbelt in place, at least with Subaru, and you go to give it gas, so you put it in gear and you go to give it gas, the parking brake will automatically release just as kind of a safety measure. So something really cool that I found out, and it was only up until a couple years ago, and actually a customer had shared that information with me. So I thought it was really cool because I didn't know it existed, and hopefully now you know it exists too. Number 2 is something that has been on for Subarus for a long time, and it's kind of along the same lines of this electronic parking brake, and that is called auto vehicle hold. So this feature is really useful because if you are in standstill traffic, maybe you're going through a drive-through lane or a long red light. I've talked about this on my channel many times, but there's still people who don't know it exists, so I'll show you how it works. You come to a complete stop. We've got auto vehicle hold turned on right here, and with my foot firmly pressed on the brake, you'll start to see the dash. There's the AVH icon flashing. You just take your foot off the brake and you can sit there and relax. Now you'll notice the car's still in drive. I don't have it in park. If I need to move forward, all I have to do is tap the brake or tap the gas. It automatically releases that brake and I can proceed. And this is to help prevent you that little bit of delay there between trying to shuffle from park to drive, helps prevent the person from behind you honking their horn that millisecond it takes you to get the car in gear. So all you do, tap the brake or tap the gas, release, and you can move on ahead. Super easy and an incredibly useful feature to have on your car. Number 3, something that's really useful to have while you're driving is hands-free phone call, hands-free text, and even some hands-free car controls on the touchscreen display without even having to touch the screen. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you have your voice command button here. If you just tap it once, you're going to be able to use Subaru's voice command to control things like your climate or maybe even your heated seats. I'll show you as an example.
Please say a command.
Turn on heated seat.
Turn on heated seat. And
you'll see our heated seat turned on automatically. I'm going to turn that off pretty quick though because it's 83 degrees out, so we don't need that. But you can do the same with your climate control as another example.
Please say a command.
Turn up fan speed.
Increasing fan speed.
You can also change the temperature. Instead of having to use these physical buttons here to change the temperature, let's use the voice command.
Please say a command.
Turn the temperature to 65 degrees.
Okay, setting temperature to 65 degrees Fahrenheit.
And just like that, you can see how easy it is to use your Subaru's voice command. For some secondary voice command options, you can utilize your phone's Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Let me show you how it works. To use your voice command for your phone though, you click and hold. Instead of tapping once, you click and hold. So I'll show you as an example. Take me to Bachman Subaru.
Getting directions to Bachman's Subaru using Google Maps.
So just like that, it's super easy to do your hands-free voice commands using your Subaru, provides a better experience, makes it easier for you to do things while you're driving, and more importantly, do it safely. So something cool that a lot of Subarus have is a power rear gate, and you can operate it with your key fob. I'm using it for the wrong car, but we've got the Forester here. So as you can see, you can open and close it with the key fob. But what if you're in a situation where your hands are full and you don't have the ability to reach in your pocket to grab your key? I'm gonna show you something really cool. All right, so you're walking up to your car, your hands are full, you don't have the ability to get to your keys. This is how on the Subaru Forester now in 2025, if your car has the power gate, you can open it just by swinging your leg below the bumper. So it opens just like that. That way you can put your stuff in, and then whenever you're done, you just swing back and forth like this. You'll hear it beep a few times, giving you a little warning that, hey, it's about to close, and it'll shut on its own. So something really cool that they just implemented for the 25 Subaru Foresters. And then starting in 2020 for the Subaru Outbacks, you have the ability to open your hatch, also hands-free if it has the power rear gate. So you walk up to the car, there's no kick function, no kick sensor. Instead, the sensor's in the Subaru logo, and all you do is hold your arm up next to the logo. You'll hear it beep, and the hatch will open up just like that. So you can easily put your items inside and close the hatch. Super simple and a really useful feature to have on your Subaru. Subarus are well known for their all-wheel drive and their go anywhere capabilities, but there's one really useful setting that you may not be aware exists that you will find really helpful. So Subarus are all-wheel drive. They're typically pretty good in all terrain situations, but let's say you've lost traction. Let's say you're stuck in snow. Let's say you're stuck on a really steep gravel incline and you need to find some traction fast. Well, you can do so with this setting up here called X mode. So what X mode will do is it's going to work with the Subaru all-wheel drive system to redirect power. So as an example, let's say the front left wheel has lost traction. You're just sitting there sliding on that wheel, or maybe that wheel is up in the air if you're on an incline. So the other three wheels, if they have traction, Subaru's all-wheel drive with the X mode turned on is going to redirect that power to those individual wheels and hopefully help you regain traction and get you moving along. Now, a secondary thing to the X mode that a lot of people are unaware about is this thing called hill descent control. You'll notice a little green car, looks like it's going down a hill. Now, what that will do is the Subaru's hill descent control will automatically adjust the brakes for you evenly when you're going down a steep hill, and it'll do it up to about 12 miles an hour. So that can be really helpful if you're on a slippery downhill slope, helping you prevent from sliding if you apply the brakes too quickly. That way, instead of having to focus on both steering and braking at the same time, you can focus on your steering, and the Subaru, up to a point, will automatically brake for you. If you've been keeping track, that was the 5th useful feature, but I do have a bonus for you for those who have stuck around. So number 6, the bonus useful feature that you can use on your Subaru, and really a lot of Subarus have had this for some even as much as a decade, is a secret PIN code access located under the rear hatch. So if you look under your rear hatch on your Subaru, so you'll go to your logo here and go down. So not the camera, not the lever here to release the hatch, but right here you will see a hidden button, and you can set a 5-digit PIN to be able to gain access to your car. If you ever lose your keys, or maybe you're going kayaking or surfing and you don't want to have the keys getting wet or getting damaged, you can lock your key in the car and you can use that secret PIN code access, that 5-digit PIN, to regain and unlock the doors. Something really useful to have. And if you want to learn how to set that up, click on the YouTube card above to the top right, where I do a full tutorial video, a short video to show you exactly how to set your own code for your Subaru. As always, I hope you all have found some incredible value in this video and these useful features that I've shared with you today on your Subaru. Something that I really enjoy doing and showing people how to utilize on their car. If you have any questions at all, leave those down below. Be more than happy to answer those for you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you in the next one.